break it down with DJ C Combat.
Mr. Chaos, Colby Covington himself, the man involved in the main event this Saturday, he said that there will be no title shot for Belal, remember the name, Muhammad, assuming, should he become welterweight champion this Saturday, undisputed. Belal Muhammad, in theory, should be next for the title. And Colby was asked at media day, like, given that Belal Muhammad is weighing in as a backup, is he going to be your first defense? And Colby basically was like, nah, that ain't happening because this guy's racist. I mean, he said that I'm only getting the opportunities I'm getting because of white privilege. So due to racism, he can't get a title shot. But then he contradicted himself because he was asked later by one of the media members who said, so since you're not willing to defend your belt against Muhammad, would you be willing to fight any of the other welterweights on your undercard? And then he said, who said I wouldn't be willing? I'll fight whoever the UFC puts in front of me, whoever's the biggest and best, option they give me. So that tells me that he realizes that, okay, you know what? He just previously said that you don't call the shots. Like, these fighters don't call the shots in the UFC. The UFC calls the shots, because he was all over Leon Edwards for trying to call the shots on who should be next. And I think Colby kind of talked himself into a corner and was like, nah, man. Actually, I have to give Belal Muhammad the title shot, but we'll see. We'll see if Colby Covington even becomes the undisputed champion to begin with. I mean, he's got a very good chance to. And I'm going to drop a prediction video tomorrow, and y'all are going to find out who DJ C Combat is picking to win the main event. So be on the lookout for that. But I mean, hey, this might not happen. He might not become champion. And then we're going to see Edwards versus Muhammad too. I mean, if Leon Edwards wins, I think they're definitely going to give Belal the title shot. But I mean, one thing I could see happening, since Colby and Islam do want to fight each other, and Islam Makhachev does not want to rematch Oliveira. He rather defend against Gaethje. I was going to do a video on that, but I didn't come around to it. Now it's a bit late, but I'm going to address that in this video. So Islam doesn't want Charles, wants Gaethje, but assuming that he gets neither, he's been talking about for a while going up in weight and challenging for a second belt. If Colby Covington wins and becomes the welterweight champion, I think that's a fight that both guys are going to want, and I could definitely see Islam jumping on the opportunity to chase champ status against Colby Chaos Covington, and that fight definitely would be interesting, considering Islam doesn't want to defend against the number one contender, Charles. And if Gaethje ain't next, neither is Charles, then they're definitely gonna give Islam the title shot at welterweight over Belal Muhammad. But when it's all said and done, though, I hope that Belal does get due justice and does get the fight for the belt, because look at the win streak that Belal Muhammad's on. Dude hasn't lost since 2019. I mean, he's earned it. He's put in the work. I mean, look who he's beaten to get to this point, like Damian Maia, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, Vicente Luque, Gilbert Burns. He's more than deserving of a title shot. So yeah, Colby definitely doesn't have a say in it. And if Colby does become the champion, this fight is definitely going to be next, unless Islam puts his name in the hat. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe, and peace out.